this story time video, I wanted to let you guys know I just moved, so I'm kind of trying to fill out how my setting for my background is going to be. So you might see it change from time to time, but let me know in the comment section down below if you like this background setting. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this little story about how it is that my baby was saved by the family dog. The thing is, I had met this new guy and I was getting all dolled up. I was all glammed and ready to go. Went on ahead and I was like, I got my little things and I ran out the door. So I went on ahead and got into the car to pull the car around. So when I went on ahead and I got into the car, you know, you going to see this guy, you want to make sure everything is in place. So I pulled the little sun visor down, opened up the mirror, eyebrows check, teeth check, you know what I'm saying, hair check, you know, all the little steps that we take. I was trying to make sure everything was on point. So after I checked everything, then I closed up the little mirror, boom. I had to put the little key in the ignition, boom, put the car into gear. And all of a sudden, you know, because after I was looking down and I was making sure everything was on point, and I went down to look into my bag, making sure everything was in the bag, all my little essentials, lotion, perfume, whatever I might need, chewing gum, mouthwash was in my bag, okay? So when I seen that everything was in my bag, I went on ahead and I put the car into gear. So when I put the car into gear and I looked up, I see this dog, boing, boing, boing. When I tell y'all, this dog looked like it was on the trampoline, and all I had in my head is, hey, listen, I'm ready to go because I want to go see Mr. Look Good, okay? The dog kept jumping up and down in front of the daggone car. So I was mad because I'm like, I'm ready to go. So I got out, I put the car back in park. Just fuck it, just put the car in the park. Just go ahead and put the car in park. I rolled down the window all frantic and stuff, acting like somebody had done died and I was rushing to a funeral. I was like, Miko, move, get from in front of the car. Miko was his name. So I'm all yelling at the dog saying, Miko, move from in front of the fucking car. So he just kept jumping up in front of the car. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't like, oh, that's so cute. None of that. I was like, get the from in front of the car. So he wouldn't move. So anyway, after I had done roll down the window, was yelling at him, he still didn't move. So I had to go ahead and get on out the car. So I get out the car, snatch my keys, snatch my little stuff up, slam the car door, bad, pissed off. And then I went, you know, and it seemed like it took forever for me to get around from the car door to the front of the car. You know how when something bad happened and it seemed like you walking in slow motion or almost as if time just stopped? That. It took me so long, it felt like I was walking the desert like they did back in 20 BC. You saw how, you know how they used to be walking the desert and it used to be like forever for them to get where they going? That's how it seemed. And when I got around to the front of that car, I was pissed and everything. And I snatched up my stuff and everything. And I was mad and I was determined to move this dog from in front of the car so I can go where I'm going. But when I got there, my heart just sunk, okay? At this point, I felt so horrible. My son had walked out the door and fell right in front of the car. The dog had stopped jumping up and down like he was on a trampoline because at that point, when I stopped the car and turned it off, he knew that my son was safe. When I tell y'all, that dog sat right next to my baby, still, you know, like a guardian angel. He just sat right next to him still. At that moment, when I got around to the front of the car and I saw that, I just collapsed and fell to my knees. I was like so overwhelmed with emotions at that point. I was happy, I was grateful, I was thankful. It's like all these emotions at one, because for one, I was so angry with the dog from not moving and blowing the horn and laying on the horn, and I was mad at the dog and calling him all type of names and stupid and stuff like that. But this dog was protecting my baby, so I felt like really bad from cussing the dog out. You know, some people might feel like they cuss dogs all the time, but I know y'all understand where I'm coming from, how bad I felt from cussing this dog out and calling him stupid when he was protecting my baby. I was so grateful. I was so thankful to God, the fact that he even found a dog some type of way to help me and to save my son's life. So he used the dog, and I'm like, I'm so happy, so grateful, so thankful. I just, when I fell to the ground, I just scooped up my son. I was just hugging him and squeezing him for dear life. I even hugged the dog and squeezed the dog. I was just so thankful like that, because at first I was just gonna jerk the car and to make the dog move, because y'all know when you jerk a car, it makes a dog or whatever move from in front of the car. And for some reason my spirit told me not to jerk the car, because my baby, like, the bumper was here and the baby was here. He was right there in front of the car, in by the tire of the car. So he would have been crushed, and if he wouldn't have been crushed by the tire, he would have been damaged by the front of that car. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I was so grateful, so thankful. Me running out the house. Guys, this is a story time video, and I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed this video. But I hope you also learned to be patient, take that extra moment, and just stop and think sometimes. And I'm grateful to God that I did do that. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you for stopping by. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. Click the subscription button down below. Click on the notification button so you know each and every time a video is uploaded to this channel. And remember, Dream Family, is always an opportunity to look cute, never a reason to be busted. So please do let me know what y'all think about these glasses. Stay flawless, and I'll see you in my next video.